Hi, I'm Jessica Amir for the Finance News Network. Joining me over the phone from junior oil and gas explorer Pancontinental Oil and Gas is its CEO and Executive Director, John Begg. Hi, John. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you, Jessica.
So Pancontinental has an active test program for its 2 gas discoveries in California and just announced that new gas zones are about to be tested at the Dempsey 1. What's the significance of this additional testing?
Well, I think the news flow from the Dempsey 1 has been quiet for a period. That's because, as you usually do in oil and gas wells, you start your testing program at the base of the well and move on up. And we've been reluctant to move on up to what we see to be better zones to test until we had sufficient information. We now have that information from the first 2 zones that we tested, both of which flowed gas to surface, and now we're moving up to test additional zones that we think have better reservoir characteristics and which, based on the seismic data, appear to be quite extensive across the structure. So this is quite exciting.
And you're also testing your Tulainyo gas discovery project, also in the Sacramento gas basin in California. Can you give us an update on that?
Our testing program recently started there, where we're evaluating a range of potentially productive sands that we encountered in the drilling. And as with the Dempsey project, our goal is to show that the gas resources or the gas reservoirs can support flow at natural rates to surface that will support commercial development. And if we can prove that, we've got potentially a very large conventional and new gas field to exploit.
John, in further news, a rig has now been contracted to drill Pancontinental's exciting Cormorant oil prospect offshore Namibia. That must be pretty pleasing for the company.
Look, very satisfying. Pancontinental now has 2 big blocks offshore Namibia, highly prospective for oil, and of course our original block, PEL 37. There we've got all the government approvals in place. The joint venture has unanimously agreed to drill the Cormorant prospect, and now a rig has been contracted by operator Teleno Oil to drill Cormorant number 1 September this year. So great news for us. We're fully funded through the program. It's a very interesting prospect, one of several that we map in the block, so the volumetrics of the play could be enormous. And in support of that, just recently, one of the world's 2 biggest oil and gas companies, ExxonMobil, farmed into the block immediately adjacent to us. Now, we know they don't go anywhere where they don't see the potential for very large oil resources. So this is a very exciting milestone for the company.
Well, John, you certainly have a lot of projects on at the moment.
Yes, well, that's by design. It's a function of our portfolio approach that means that we create multiple fully funded projects, each capable of revaluing the company with success in any of our test wells. And importantly, the outcome of each project is designed to be independent of the results of the other. So we now expect to have key results from the gas flow testing at Dempsey and Tulainyo in the coming months, and then that'll be followed in September by drilling at Cormorant. In the meantime, we'll be putting our proven project identification and deal-making skills to good use, considering further growth projects that we could cost-effectively add to the company's portfolio.
John Begg, thanks so much for the update and good luck with the drilling.
Cheers. Thanks very much, Jessica.